Wendy.
Lovely to see you. Look lovely in your dress.
Yes.
I remember that from last year. From here. So, tell us.
Yes, why did I say I'd do this again? Because, as usual, all of the entries are amazing. And we have here in this little room 14 sets of finals. But I have to say, what's left out on the shop floor is equally as
And
amazing.
along some of the shelving
and
in
on
here.
The shelving in here. It's going to be really, really hard. But let me take you through the sets that I've got here. Now, I, of course, don't have a clue who's made any of these. They're just numbers. And so that's really good for me because I have no preconceived ideas. And in no particular order, I'm just going to go round as they've been here. So, contender number 1. This is the jersey challenge. This is made out of jersey. It looks like a little sleep suit with a little top. I love the slippers that go with it. These are just amazing, and they feel like they'd be really comfy.
So they've been crocheted, have
they? I think they've been crocheted, but I don't crochet, so I'm not sure if it's crochet or knitting. But I think it's crochet.
With a knit, yeah.
Yeah, with a jersey fabric, because that was one of the criteria, wasn't it? The jersey had to be with jersey.
Yep.
So that was good. Then the two challenge fabric, 2 fat quarter challenge, little bag, and then some more little bags here as well.
Might they have broken the rules a little bit with challenge 1?
Yeah, this is concerning me a bit because this is not one of the 2 fat quarters.
Okay.
So that's a bit of a concern there.
Okay.
But having said that, I do love the rainbow challenge.
So this is the creative challenge.
This is the creative challenge. Yes, I'm calling it rainbow because everybody's put rainbows in because that had to be included, didn't it?
It did, a rainbow.
So this is lovely. So they've used like the rainbow colours, and this is all beautifully hand stitched. Absolutely love it. And I do like the fact that our little chap is hanging.
Nice.
I think that's just so cute and innovative.
Nice touch.
So lovely. That's
entry number 2. Okay.
Yes, so that's entry number 2. And as I say, no particular order here. So the 2 fat quarter challenges, we've got a little elephant.
What challenge number is this one?
So this is challenge number 44.
Challenge 44. Okay.
Do the contestants know what number they are?
Yeah, they know what number they are.
Okay, so they'll know that.
Yeah.
Okay, so number 44, lovely little Ellie.
Yeah.
And then this is cute.
This is
I hadn't realised until I'd picked this up that this is a coiled pot, and this has been made out of the jersey.
Yeah.
So that's the machine stitching and then plaited on the top.
Lovely. So a bit of a macrame going on there.
Yes, it looks like it indeed. And then of course, this is really something.
That's had a lot of comments, I must admit.
It is. It's amazing, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Now that is festival wear.
Oh,
Definitely.
yes.
You wear that to a festival. But again, I mean, all the rainbow colours just make it superb.
Beautiful.
Next one is number 34. Now this one is a little dolly. And when I first saw it, I thought they'd just dressed the dolly. Mm-hmm. But I can see actually that they haven't. The dolly has been made as well. And look at this. Look at the legs with buttons. Gorgeous. And look at the little shoes.
So
they're
they made
so
those
cute.
little boots as well.
Little boots.
Goodness.
They are so cute. And look, the little denim jacket with the little pockets on it. It's just adorable, isn't it? There's a lot of work, yeah. And then the next challenge, which is the two fat quarter challenge. I'm just going to try and open it up. So this is like a little holder, a little caddy for various bits and pieces. And it looks as if the suggestion here is haberdashery. Lovely. So you've got little haberdashery bits in there.
Nice, useful little package.
It is, isn't it? And look at this lovely mannequin on the front. I love
You'd
that.
like that.
I do like that. I do like a plique. It's one of my favourite techniques. And then this is a little dress out of jersey.
Oh, it's cute.
It's very cute.
Pyjamas. Oh, it's
no,
little dress and leggings, actually.
Yeah, I think that is. It's a dress and leggings.
Oh, cute.
And they're beautifully made. Lovely elastic in that. So that'd be really, really sweet.
Nice use of this fabric actually, because this is the fabric they were given.
And they've got
they've coordinated with.
And look,
lovely.
These little pockets at the front,
That's
like little
cute.
kangaroo pocket there, to make the penguin work. It's really sweet, isn't it? So it's a really good, clever use of the fabric pattern, and then creating the dress that makes it go with it.
Nice.
Let's just move her back in front of my bag there. So now we're on number 68. And I particularly love the all the fruit and veg here, which is sort of in rainbow colours. So I think that's a very clever way of getting rainbow into the creative challenge. God, these are peas.
I
Look.
know, the peas are amazing.
Peas in the
aren't
pea
they?
pod.
I love the sardines.
Yes, sardines in a tin.
Gorgeous.
I think if you actually bought this tin of sardines and that's what you had in it, when you opened it for your tea, you might have been a bit upset.
You might still be eating them.
A little
The
strawberry.
strawberry looks so real.
But the strawberries, I mean, they're so cute, and they've got like little white stitches to give them that sort of
Gorgeous.
pippy look about it. So that's really
Yeah.
good.
In fact, you've loved nearly all the challenge twos, haven't you?
Oh yes, definitely. I think they're absolutely amazing, and I think particularly the creativity that's been shown. I mean, they are so different. There's a few cushions, but there's also so many different varieties. Now this one is like a good old peg bag, but it's not all it's in. I've got a tissue cover. I have another little needle case in there.
That's nice. Good use of fabric.
Yeah, good use of the fabric. And then on this one, I like this. This is one for me to take away. This is a tea bag holder.
Do you think you might put one of these in your books?
Look at that.
Oh, that's so nice.
Isn't that lovely? And funnily enough, I've got for Beyond Festival of Quilt, the virtual show that's going to be next week, one of the projects that we've got a workshop on, a video workshop from Janice Croft, is a tea bag holder.
Really?
Yeah.
Ah.
So I really like that. That's a really
that
nice
is
idea.
nice.
So
yeah.
yes, so again, very creative use there. Let me pop that number back on so we don't lose it.
Lovely. So well
and then
done.
of course the last part of this challenge.
Oh yes, this jersey challenge.
is the jersey here. So this
nice.
is a top, yeah.
Lovely. I like the way the stretch has gone across and then down.
Yeah, I think that does look good. It just makes it a little bit more special, I think,
Yeah.
rather than it all being the same way.
And also, you know, it's difficult to see the clothing, isn't it? On the hangers,
yes.
it doesn't look so good.
No.
Even on the mannequins, it doesn't look brilliant.
Well, no,
but
because unless you're the same size as those
Yeah.
mannequins, it's not going to work, is
No.
it? Okay.
good.
So this one, now this is intriguing. So this is a lovely box. It was beautifully buttoned up, but I've unbuttoned it to look inside. And this is number 6.
Okay, that's lovely.
So it's beautifully done inside, look.
Very nice.
And then I love the little details like on the bottom.
Oh yeah.
So we've got piping.
Oh yeah, nice.
And little feet made out of beads.
Very nice.
That's really nice. On the floor. And then this is the jersey challenge. So this is it's a lovely dress, but she's also managed to make like a little bag that attaches onto the belt.
nice. Good for dog walking. Not,
Yeah.
It's a bit posh for dog walking, I have to say.
Well,
you know.
I wasn't thinking about the dog
No,
walking
I was thinking for
aspect
poo
of it.
bags.
But I think that's really cool.
That's
and
really
it does
nice.
have a hairband.
Lovely.
So I think that's really good. That's a lovely use of that jersey fabric. It's a
Really
beautiful
nice.
fabric, that one. And this I particularly like.
You loved
as
this,
well.
didn't
I
you?
do. Because it's a lovely cushion inside, which I think always helps. Because you can just feel that on your settee. But I just love this raw edge.
Yeah.
I just think it's gorgeous.
And what
And I
sort
like
of
the
fabrics
fact
was
she's-
used on that?
So it
then?
looks like it's a complete mixture. It looks like there's cottons, there's like a seersucker there. Lots of that is just cotton fabric by the looks of it.
Yeah,
But
very
there's a
creative.
whole mixture, and it is creative. It's really well done. And I love the fact that she's even gone and used a variegated thread which has got rainbow colours in it
Nice.
to stitch it down. It's just the detail I think is lovely on that.
Lovely.
So that's a really nice one.
So what we're showing you now are just, you know, the 14 people who have, you know, kind of made it into the overall winner. It's not putting beside anybody else in your entries, because there are obviously lots of others that we will be bringing out on the day with, you know, particular
absolutely,
accreditations. Yeah.
This is just weeding
I'm
it
actually
down.
showing that cushion behind you, for instance.
So look, I mean, look at the detail
It's
on that and
gorgeous,
how
isn't it?
beautifully that's all matched. That
And
is
it's
lovely.
had lots when
That's
that
number
was in the
19, that
window. That was just, it had so many comments.
Yeah.
The precision is stunning.
The position is something. This isn't one of our 14, but I did want to look at this as well because look, detail to the
Just
back
gorgeous.
as well as the front.
Lovely.
It is. It's gorgeous, and the
Yeah.
stitching is absolutely superb, and it's been piped as well. So
Yeah.
that's lovely. But as I said, that unfortunately isn't in the 14. However, number 17 is. So
What do we
this
have
was
here?
the two fat quarter challenge, and it has a mixture again. I think it's sort of like a board that you can pop things into and have on your sewing room wall.
So is
A little bit of that looks like it's cross stitch, yes, and then there's some applique and machine sewing.
Lovely.
I'm not sure if that's been free motioned or whether it's
Looks like
hand
sewing.
sewn. It looks lovely. It's really nice. So that's a nice thing. And then the skirt, I'm going to come to the next bit in a second. So this is the jersey challenge. So this is a skirt. And I like the detail here, things like the self-covered buttons.
Nice.
I think it just adds
Actually, it's a
little
very
detail.
wearable skirt, I can
It
imagine.
is very wearable, and it has a beautifully inserted
nice.
invisible zip. That's a zip in there.
Well, we can't see it.
You can't see it because it's invisible. But yeah, so that's really well done.
Very nice.
That's lovely. And then the third challenge, which was the creative challenge.
This is the
this one.
second challenge. As
So
in,
this, so this is the second challenge, the
I love
creative.
it.
But I love the fact
Oh,
it's got a
I
back
love
and a
it.
front.
Love it. And it says there, no place like home.
Yeah, and then
You actually want to play with it, don't you?
so you can pull off the characters and play with them, and they just Velcro back on, which is great. So for young children, that's quite good. And then the whole lot goes away in a neat little drawstring
Stunning.
bag. So that's, I think, really good. But also, look, this has been appliqued on,
Yeah.
as if we didn't know it was Wizard of Oz.
I think you can
It's
tell.
obvious, it's so good.
Yeah.
It's lovely. Okay,
It
that's a
is.
really good one. I think that's so difficult. This is going to be so difficult.
It's very difficult.
So, this next one then, so this is number 29. So I'm sort of going all over the place with the challenges. So this is challenge one with the two fat
so
quarters.
different, aren't
They're
they?
all really different. And I think this would be
Nice
so...
sort of stitching in that.
Yes, there are. And each one's
Oh, and
individual
they all come
there.
off. Oh, they're just. Oh, I see. They're just hanging. So
They're
it's
just
tree of
hanging
life.
from little loops. But I think this is the sort of thing, if you have a sewing room or somewhere, even in, I mean, even like
just
in a lounge or something, that'd be
conservatory or
really,
something,
yeah, that
yeah.
looks so lovely. Jersey dress, very, very wearable.
Love that.
That is a beautiful
Actually, it looked
dress
nice on
there.
you, Wendy.
It would, it's my style.
It looks
that is.
about,
Definitely
yeah.
my style. Possibly even my size, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry, 29. Yes, but that
Oh,
is
that's
absolutely
lovely.
lovely. It's really beautiful. And then behind it is the cushion.
Oh, I see. Actually, from a distance, that's a heart. I hadn't noticed. You have to stand back, and it's kind of heart-shaped rainbow there. Can you see it?
Yes, when you stand back.
But then
yes.
it does have another side.
Yes, and let's look at the
I
other
like
side.
the other side.
I think yes. I mean, this is lovely because it's
I
got
like
the
it.
rainbow
I like
colours.
the subtle colours of the
But
rainbow.
I like this
yeah,
too.
that's nice.
And that is free motion stitching.
Yeah.
So I don't know any machine that
Stunning.
can stitch that big.
No,
But isn't it?
very nice.
Without any rain, there would be no rainbow.
No.
So that's
Lovely.
great. That's lovely. Goodness, it's going to be difficult. So, and then on to this one. So, okay, let's try and keep the challenges in the right order this time. We have these two puppets.
Adorable.
They are absolutely adorable. And
So
this one,
how have they been made? Paper mache.
yes, it's paper mache for the heads, and in fact for her hands as well. And
Oh, something's just fallen off.
something's,
Oh, it's a little bead.
oh, it's from the crown.
Oh, is it?
I think it's from the crown. So yeah. So they're just so different,
Different?
I think.
Yeah.
Yes.
Very
They are really
unusual.
lovely. Yeah, they are. So that's a really unusual use of those two fat quarters. I
Yeah,
think.
we certainly haven't seen puppets like that. I think
No.
we've had one or two puppets, but not with paper mache heads.
So second challenge, the creative challenge. Now this is kind of like you have to look and then look again. Because you look at this, so you've got the rainbow stitching around here, but then each of the rainbow pieces have got cutouts in the denim.
So they're all cut out. They're
Yeah.
not little bits of stitching. They're actually cut out.
They're cutouts, and behind it is the colour to match the stitching,
Lovely.
because that's not the same colour as the lining,
Wow.
which is also
that is
coloured.
so nice.
Isn't it lovely? And it's got pockets, which I love. I love a pocket in a
Love
bag.
pocket
But it's
and a
also
zip.
got a zipped centrepiece.
Nice.
So although it's like a bucket bag, it
It's
has
like
got
she-
security.
Use some, an old pair of jeans as well, maybe.
Yes,
or a
it's
denim skirt or a
recycling
jacket.
recycling denim, which is
Yeah.
another really good thing.
Nice.
Look at the way it's beautifully matched on the
Beautiful.
sides.
Show me that, because that is nice. That
Yeah.
does make- it's
And that's
these
not
little
easy
things.
to sew. That is not easy to sew through that seam there. So that is lovely.
People ask, how do we get to, these final, and it will be because of detail like that.
It is. It's definitely detail.
Because there are some amazing entries, don't get us wrong, but it is then, it has to be about the detail, doesn't it?
So this is
challenge 3.
This is challenge 3. So this is using a jersey. Now the challenge was you used the metre 0.25, or you up to. Didn't have to use it all, did you?
You didn't have to use it all.
And you could add more stretch fabric.
Yeah.
So she's obviously added the plain, because I'm guessing you provided the pattern.
Yeah, I did.
So these are like a lounge set. Got your
Really
essential
nice.
pockets.
I think you're loving those
Bit
too.
of top stitching. Yeah, I'm loving these. Nice wide elastic band, so that's comfortable on the waist, doesn't dig in. And then the top, which is beautifully made.
I love that little pocket.
The poppers in the pocket, yeah.
Yeah.
And the pocket is the stitching on that pocket.
Let's see.
It's really good.
It's about the stitching.
It is.
Lovely. In fact, is that not a placket, is it?
Yes.
Oh,
yes. So
that's me.
I know, but it looks beautifully done.
It is.
And it's all. I mean, I'm not necessarily going for whether it's been finished with an overlock or not. This
Doesn't
hasn't
matter.
actually. This might just be stitched on a sewing machine. But that doesn't matter. What matters is how well it's done. Yeah. And in fact, with jersey fabric, you don't have to finish the seams. But something like that does make it look really nice.
It looks really professional.
Yeah, it does look really professional. But I love it. And then you've got on the bottom.
A nice actual contrast of top stitching thread there. It looks, it's...
I think that's a brave thing to do as well, because
it
obviously,
shows up.
yes, if you don't get it perfect, as old Patrick would tell you. So that's a really lovely set there. That's all of those ones.
So that was number...
So I didn't say, did I? That was number 3. Yes, that's number 3. For those last 3 was number 3.
Yeah.
And now this is number 66. So let's start with the 2 back quarter challenge. And when you first look at this, you think, oh, that's pretty. And then when you look at it a bit closer, you see this is the English paper piecing. Wow. Twisted tucks finished with tiny little buttons. Isn't that cute?
Cute.
So this is the front, which is all very lovely, but then it's quite practical too, because on the back it has little pockets so that you can pop things into these little pockets.
So it's a roll, I suppose.
Yeah, it probably is a roll. I don't know. Yeah, you probably can roll it. Yeah, or fold it rather than roll it.
What I mean.
Yeah, so if I did that to it, and you can take your sewing kit with you.
Lovely.
Which is really, really lovely.
Yeah, nice. Finished off. I like the beads too. They're all rainbow theme.
Yes, it's all these
just
finishing
little
touches,
details,
isn't it? It is absolutely little rainbow buttons.
Very nice.
So that's really cute. And then this one, I said to Jo when I first saw this, I was looking for the shop bought label because I think it's so innovative and fun. So this is kind of like the creative challenge one.
It's made with a fleece. Yeah,
it is. It's a fleece. It's really sweet. I just think it's so cuddly. Really cuddly. And then it has, so for the rainbow, because it has to have rainbow, so you've got some colours there, but also...
I love the
little ears.
And actually the muted colours look so cute.
They do.
Don't they?
Oh yes, they work better.
Really
I think
nice.
if the bright colours would have taken away from
and
it.
Look at the face.
Look at his cheeks.
A talent.
Look at his little cheeks.
Yeah, the little cheeks.
And the buttons say he's got movable arms. So that's really, really sweet. But is it as sweet as this?
Oh, I love this.
This is... So most of the jersey challenges have made garments. But this lady, number 66, or man, of course I don't know which it is, they have made this absolutely amazing little set. So firstly, we have a little pack that they can take away. So that can be poppered and carried away. And then it opens up and you've got like a little rooftop den with a sleeping bag, and there's a little popper to keep them slept in their sleeping bag. So this is the jersey you provided, isn't it? The grey.
With the hairs, yeah.
And then they've added these other colours to it. All jerseys though, which is important. But even to the point
got a little
window that goes down to
flap.
Yeah. And little clothes on each of the his little bear.
Rabbit.
Sorry,
Not
long
got
ears,
your
not got a bear.
glasses
Not good on the animals. Look at that. But more. Look, a little tiny rucksack, and then you open the little rucksack, and inside the little rucksack we have a change of clothes. So a little jerkin.
That is so cute.
And I can tell you, making clothes, making little toy clothes, is much more difficult than you think it's going to be, because it's fiddly, all these little bits. So the little rucksack there is lined as well.
Oh, it is beautiful,
isn't it? It's really such a lovely little collection, and certainly something that a little child, boy or girl, would probably like that.
I'm 58, and actually I really enjoy it. I'm desperate to have a little
you
play.
Want that one. Okay, so now we have this one, which is this is the Rainbow Challenge. So let's start. This time I've got to try and start on the right challenges. So this is number 42, and it's like a little purse, but it looks sort of quite plain until you open it up, and inside it has a zipped inner pocket, which is rather nice, and it has credit cards.
Nice little travel bag, isn't it?
It really is. You've got nice little pockets in there for your cards.
Yeah.
So I think that's really nice, actually.
I like the detail here as well, where it's not straight over.
Yeah,
it just adds a little bit of interest, doesn't
indeed,
it?
Yeah.
Nice.
So that's nice. And then
the Rainbow Challenge.
Rainbow Challenge is this jacket.
Wow.
Which is wow. I mean, that's I think sadly that's probably slightly too small to go across my bust, but otherwise
it does fit Georgie. She's been wearing it.
Otherwise
she's
might
modelled
might not be here come Saturday. So this is really lovely, and again it's beautifully made. So this is rainbow, but it's muted again. But I think that's nice.
That is nice.
I think if it had been brighter colours, it would limit it to festivals, whereas this is wearable anytime. And look, beautifully lined. Look at that.
And that's
with
just
bagged out lining.
all been totally made. So it's actually something like that could be entered in the Festival of Quilts, couldn't it? Because they have
absolutely, they have a wearable.
They
challenge.
have a wearable.
Yes.
That's
Too
very
late
nice.
now because it's happened, but you can enter it for next year.
Next year, yeah.
So that's really good. And then the Jersey Challenge. Now this is actually quite unusual to make sort of pantsuit out of jersey, but actually I can see this being incredibly comfy.
Lovely.
Incredibly comfy.
Nice.
And it's got pockets.
I'd like those.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fun, actually.
Yeah, they are fun, and I think they're nicely made. Very nicely made. They've got the bodices lined, and then overlocked edges and things on the inside. But I like pockets.
Yeah.
You know, you've got plenty of pockets. You need your pockets.
Very nice.
Yeah, they are. It's a beautiful pair of dungarees, really, I guess.
So this
Jersey
person may have,
dungarees.
because we did have extras of all the fabric, so I would imagine that this person had her 1.25 metres and purchased a bit more. Half a metre or so maybe to finish the top.
Yes, I would think you'd need
So
a
some
bit
people
more than
bought
that,
extra of a contrast, some people bought extra of the same.
yeah.
So,
And some people only used a bit
and some
of it.
people only used a tiny bit.
Yeah, which was fine. That was all in the rules.
Exactly,
that was fine.
exactly.
Okay, so I'm not going to touch too much of this one.
No, don't touch the back one. Yes,
so
two fat quarters.
Two fat quarters, number 16.
Yeah.
And this person has, I'm not going to say man or woman, I don't know which, but this person has made a really fab pair of gloves. They are fabulous gloves, actually.
Difficult to make.
They
aren't
are difficult to make. They're very fiddly to get round the ends.
What
there.
are they like inside then, actually? Because I haven't done that.
I
Sorry, really scrutinising now.
So the inside has actually been left raw.
Yeah. But then cut back, so there's no, the seams. Obviously, you
No,
wouldn't
you
want anything too
thick
bulky,
seams,
would
no,
you?
Absolutely not. You wouldn't be able to get your hands in, and they'd rub. But I just love the style of those. They're very good. And then for the Jersey Challenge, this is really quite different.
It is.
I mean, it's like wow.
Wow.
Really lovely. And I love his back. He's got all the wings.
Yeah.
And there's some sort of, I don't know what it is, there's some sort of wire in the neck here to hold his neck up.
Oh, okay.
That
Clever.
keeps his neck up. But look at the eyes, look. Can
I
you
think
see?
the eyes are
Look
stunning.
at the buttons in those eyes.
Yeah.
Aren't they horrible? They're really creepy.
They are creepy.
But they're not. I mean, they've got, it's
I like
gorgeous.
the talons of the,
Yes.
they're just
Yeah.
incredible.
It is. So again, it's very well executed. And then behind that we have, and it's kind of like, so you've got like an elephant and then fish and then snake
Giraffe?
and yeah, I think that's a giraffe.
That's a giraffe and an owl.
And then an owl. So that's like, but in the rainbow colours.
It is amazing.
It is
isn't it?
amazing, isn't it? And I'm not sure. It looks like possibly it's made out of like lampshades which have been covered or
okay.
something.
Wow.
That's what I'm wondering.
But individually, they are quite stunning. I mean,
Oh, they
the
are.
fish,
The detail is amazing.
the face of the snake.
Yeah.
Well, the faces of all of them. They're,
And then underneath.
because this was
This
showcasing
glass,
your
look.
other talents
Yes.
as well.
So I wonder, did she make, or he make the glass?
She's, yeah, I do believe she
That
does.
is beautiful, isn't it? So that,
In fact,
and then
I
on
know
top.
she does. Yeah, it's a glass fuser.
Yeah, I mean, it's a beautiful, all the beads on here.
Yeah.
So it is absolutely incredible. It's a real work of art, that's for sure. And I just love the fact that the whole challenge wasn't about just sewing this time. It was about using different crafts and different abilities, which I think is really good.
It certainly has shown off our amazing, talented people.
It
hasn't
does,
it?
absolutely, yes. Okay, so now the next one, let's move your tail out of the way, Mr. Dragon, is this one here, number 27. So this is this little creative wall hanging thing with pockets. And obviously it's got, see, machine embroidery on the front here. I love this
What
mess.
What mess. Yeah.
With you there.
Creative freedom.
That is really lovely. So and it is beautifully stitched. And on the back, we have
look,
another stitch pattern and another pocket. So plenty of space to put things.
Nice.
If you have a small sewing room and you want to hang things up. And I do love my unicorn too.
That's very nice.
Isn't it cute? That is so lovely with all the colours in his mane. And his horn is nice and firm, beautifully stitched to the very end.
It is.
And
that's
actually,
quite difficult to do that,
it
surely.
is, and also to get legs
Yes.
that support him and don't sort of splay
Yes.
out. So that's really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's really lovely, and it's got a little message. Hope.
Hope. That's lovely. Nice message for this time of year.
It is.
What most people with the 2 fat quarter challenges and looking at the fabrics, it's amazing because they have rainbows in. But I actually chose those last November before the coronavirus. Yeah.
What did you know?
Oh, I'm spooky. I am known as a white witch in my family, and I think that was quite true.
Now, this also, so it's still on number 27.
Yeah.
And this is the dress from number 27.
Again,
Now,
would look better on. Actually, you could show the
absolutely.
picture.
There is a picture with the lady wearing it. So this one I am confident she's a lady.
Well, it could be her husband. It could be her his wife wearing
Oh,
it.
that's true. Actually, it could be made by him.
I actually
couldn't
know
it?
it is her, even though she's cut her head off. I do know it is a she.
But I mean that
It does look better.
beautifully fitted. And on here,
Yeah.
of course, these mannequins have no bust,
No,
so you can't see how it fits. But yeah, I mean it's a beautiful dress. Another one that I would be proud to
you
wear.
particularly liked the.
And I like the back. I love that. I just know that on her that will fit her figure beautifully. And the jersey that she's chose to go with it is like a rayon jersey. So it falls beautifully. It does really drape
Moves,
well.
doesn't it?
Yes.
Moves beautifully.
So
And that's
is-
always the sign of a good jersey when the neckline's so good, isn't it?
Yes, because you can very, very quickly and easily stretch that out
Yeah.
of shape. And I don't think it has been. As I say, it's difficult,
Yeah.
you know, because here it's looking like it's baggy, but that's only
But
because,
that's because it needs
it's
to
not
be like
tied
that.
here like
Yeah.
that, and it would be.
Nice.
So yes, it's beautifully stitched and finished. It's really lovely. On to the
I
next
don't
one.
envy you your task,
No.
Wendy.
Nor do I actually. So this is now 22.
Okay,
You
2
just-
fat quarters.
Put that out of the way. Now this is quite different. So firstly, we have a bottle holder.
Nothing in
Sadly,
there.
something wrong. There's nothing in there. Absolutely nothing. But it's really beautifully done. Zip round to open it up.
Nice.
And it looks like she's used some sort of insulation kind of wadding in there, so I think it would keep it chilled.
Nice.
There is an apology for not having a bottle in there.
Yeah,
So
there
she's
is.
won some points there. But it's beautifully done, and then it's attached here. It's got another little purse on the side, which, look at that, even the inside,
Beautiful work, isn't it?
bound edges on the inside, so it is beautiful.
I think lots of people had a lot more time over lockdown.
But
Some people.
Yeah, some of us are still working, but look,
Oh,
it
detail.
is.
Just
The detail
attention
is
to
amazing.
detail.
Beautifully stitched with a patchwork there.
Yeah.
And then this. Okay, so first it's just a hat. And then you look at the detail on the hat. And
it's all been
it's got hand
hand-embroidered.
embroidered around the outside. We have the rainbow,
that's
which is
nice.
beautifully stitched. I'm not going to try and tell you what stitch that is. And then bound edges.
Yeah.
But, so you can enjoy wearing it like that. Or can turn it through and wear a plainer version.
It's very nice.
Isn't
I
it?
love this stitching as well here, around
Yes.
on the rim.
I do, and I like the way, so on this side we've got the pattern round here, and then the brim is the dark green, which is really nice. Again, beautifully bound, but when you go through the other way, the fabric has sort of been reversed.
It's lovely, isn't it?
It is, it's really lovely. So it's just this creativeness, I think, which is so good. So that's number 22. Oh, and then of course, the creative challenge, mustn't forget that. Now this message is fabulous, isn't it? I wonder where that came from. I mean, just kind of like, did you get the fabric with that message on it already?
I don't know. Maybe you do.
I think it's great.
It's lovely, isn't it?
It is. It's a lovely. So
It's got a Noah's Ark.
Yes, it's a Noah's Ark. So she's got like a wall hanging to go with it, and then there's a Noah's Ark which has been created.
Just like the play mat, maybe, for doing it.
I'm not sure because there's no wadding or anything.
No,
so I'm not
okay,
sure if
so
it's a wall hanging or
Yeah.
a plate. It's not got anything to hang it, but so
No.
it's just a cloth that people can
Yeah.
play on, I'm guessing. And then you have Noah's Ark here, and you can put your little people or animals or whatever inside.
That's nice.
So they're
And then
really
all
cute.
of these little things, I forget what it's called, but these are the animals that have been hot pen etched. There is a term for it, type something. Anyway, they've been burnt with a hot pen on
So they're
little
like
bits
this.
of wood.
And then obviously stitched in place on
Yeah.
here.
And
So-
I know that this person has made all of these.
It is, isn't it cute?
It
And
is
So
very
let's move
nicely
my
made.
little people out of the way.
Yeah, and there's another little door
And
there.
look, inside there, got a rainbow mat.
Another rainbow mat. Lovely.
So the detail again, it's all about the detail.
Lovely.
These little people back in place. So that's those.
And then
three.
jersey.
And then the
here.
dress. Yes, this is the jersey challenge. So this is a
I think
dress.
it's called From Day to Night.
So yes, so that's a perfect day dress. Again, you know, it's not looking brilliant on the back on the mannequin because she's a skinny little bean, and I'm sure the lady's got a figure. That's a lack of figure on here. So.
I kind of like that neckline actually. That's quite.
It is.
different,
It's a
isn't
nice, like a sweetheart neckline.
Yeah.
And then on the inside, or a little shrug or wrap here. So this is a stretch jersey velvet.
Nice.
So we've still got jersey involved here. You can see that because look, I'm stretching. It's stretching
Yeah.
nicely. But look, I love the fact she's
The
put on
level
these little
they-
sparkling
But actually,
things.
they're on the other side as well,
Yes.
and they're very delicate there.
Yes.
You can just about see. Well, probably can't with the video, but
Yeah. So they've just been.
really
I imagine
nice.
hot metal. Or these ones might even have
They
been
must be
stitched actually.
Stitched sequins,
Those are
aren't they?
stitched. Yes, I think they're stitched sequins with like a little bead on them, and then just a little tiny
Little.
clutch to go with it,
Nice.
which has.
Oh, it's been.
Yeah, so that's kind of like being pleated and things in there. That's that same leather. Sorry, stretch velvet,
Yeah.
and it's just got a little magnetic clasp.
Nice sort of detail. In
Yes.
fact, there's a necklace as well made out of the jersey.
Yeah, isn't it? It's a jersey,
Yes,
isn't
it
it?
is.
They've made jersey beads.
So nice.
It's a whole lovely collection, I think.
Clever lot. Clever beans.
So the last one, last but not least, as I said, no particular order, just going around the room. Number 28. So firstly, we've just got this really cute little bag. So it's sort of patchwork, but it's also hand stitched look, which is really nice. So it's quite a cute little bag, isn't it?
Very
I hope
nice.
it's easy to undo, because I've got a feeling it might sort of open out into a circle.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
So it's quite nice,
that
isn't
is
it?
nice.
And actually you can see the sort of pattern of the stitching on the inside where it's been stitched through. And that's
Actually, that's lovely.
It is, isn't it? That's really sweet. Then the creative challenge is a sewing machine cover.
Or a box cover, as it is today.
Or box cover, yes. But yes,
that's
so
particularly
it's not that
nice,
I'm
isn't it?
terribly strong.
It
It's just
is.
an empty box
Look at those
inside
muscles.
here. but it has two sides to it. So it has this obviously that's been hand stitched on here.
Oh look, some days you feel like a chick, other days you're an old hen. We know that feeling.
And then look at the sides.
Aw,
So it's all patchwork, so strips there of all the
look
different
at that.
colours.
It's lovely.
And then around the other side.
Some applique.
So yes, we've got some applique here, but it's also using the sewing machine stitches and trying them out, but again using the different colours. So it's always a good
Nice.
idea when you get a new machine is to try out your stitches and then change the length and the width
Yeah.
to see what variations
A
you
little
can get.
sampler.
So it's a little sampler on the back here.
Nice.
If you were doing it as a sampler, I would then say mark next to it what changes you've made, so you always remember.
Exactly.
So that's it. And then
Jersey.
weird and wonderful
yeah.
octopusy. This
It's
is so cute,
lovely, isn't it?
So it's an octopus, which is amazing.
It is.
You can sit and cuddle that. But it's also got a
It's
starfish and a little ball.
Oh, I like the ball.
So
Very
these are really
nice.
cute, aren't they?
Wow, that is.
That's the second fabric on that one is cotton though, so it's
Yeah.
not jersey. But yeah, he's just fun, isn't he? I just think,
Yeah,
yeah, you could sit and cuddle that one.
yeah. 8
on the
arms round
sofa.
you.
Yes,
Very
you
nice.
you could.
Excellent.
It's just so different. I just love the fact that some of these are so different.
Mm. So Wendy, what you have to do now is to decide on it. Don't say now if you've already got your winner, but you're going to have to spend some time thinking which is your overall
Yeah,
winner.
I know.
And
it's, I tell you, it's really, really hard because, you know, I like everything in this room, and including actually the things that are on the top here.
and out in the
And out there, there's a few things out there, and I thought, really, that's not in the finals, but it can't all be in the finals.
and not
that's the
everyone's
trouble.
put in all three.
That's true, and we had to be all three to get the overall winner.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, it's sort of like, oh, I really like that one of that one. Oh, I really like that one of that one. So
Yeah.
yes, what time do we have to finish?
Oh well, it's only 10. It's only 10 to 6. We'll be fine. Okay. Well,
So,
thank you,
yes.
Wendy. We'll see you again on Saturday.
See you
And
then.
join us then. Bye.